story of a monster awoke.
Demons run within my veins, promise to keep me safe.
Hey guys, this is Sparkle Soldier here, and this is my part 2 on what if Deku had the Werehog powers, Werehog Frenzy. And I hope you like this video and hope you subscribe. Suku Midoriya was training about 3 months, and he was still not used to absorbing that much shadows. He can fill his darkness meter about somewhere to, I'll say the Twin Towers. If you don't know how strong Twin Towers were, they were tough enough to take on a plane that was crashing into them. So he's about powerful enough that he can absorb all. Suku Midoriya was getting a little annoyed that his powers can have a time limit on how long. His limit on how long depends on the moon or the darkness he's around. Besides nighttime, he's usually about somewhere to 3 hours, and it's if he use his frenzy mode, it'll dial down to 1 and 3 minutes. So basically 1 hour and 3 minutes. But when it comes to the moon, it's a different story. Different moons mean different times. Luckily, the full moon was there, so about 4 hours, and Frenzy about 2 hours. Luckily, shadows were there. Suku goes to sleep again, getting ready to take on the test exam. Suku Midoriya was so excited that his frenzy mode is almost activated, and Suku keeps calm and says, "Don't go in frenzy mode, dude. If you go in frenzy mode, my hours will spend up so much, and my quirk would be useless." And Suku was amazed on how the UA looks, and is getting ready to go in until he trips over a rock, and Suku then thinks, nothing is gonna mess this day up, when he was going to stretch his arm. But when he stretched his arm, he feels no weight behind it, but he thought it's nothing. Then he hears a girl's voice say, "Wait, no, don't use your quirk." And Suku then says, "What?" Then slings himself by accident from using his stretchy arm. And Suku says, "Wah! What the hell?" Then Suku then looks at the girl and then grabs the pole and pulls himself down, and very quickly, and grips down the whole ground, and the girl stops her quirk from activating again. And Suku says, "Okay, what was that for? You were going to kill me. I thought I was going to the stratosphere." And the girl says, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't know that your quirk allows you to stretch your arm." Then Suku sighs and says, "Whatever, it's an accident. You didn't know. But be careful," scratching his head, saying in a very exhausted, surprised, "Great, now I used up about 3:57 minutes. I mean, that's not bad, but it's still gonna hurt." Then the girl says, "I'm not sorry." Then Suku walks in the UA. He passed the exam with 80 on his score. And Zuko says, where is the damn thing? I can't find any place. Then goes smelling. And then when he was tracking down where the room is, he smells a person's foot and says, "Ah! What is that horrible smell? Oh, it smells like rotted cheese on a platter." And looks, and the boy says, "You there, why aren't you in class? In the preliminary room?" And Zuko says, "Well, I was going to smell and find it, but you just ruined my nostrils." And the boy says, "What? How did I do that? That doesn't make any sense. Wait, what do you mean by smelling?" "Well, I was going to track it, find the room, but, well, I accidentally smelled. Ugh." And the boy says, "I'll forgive you this once, but better get to the room or time is wasting." "Ugh, you don't tell me twice, Mr. Cheese." "Stop calling me Cheese!" "Oh, my bad, Mr. Sticky Cheese." "Just go." And Zuko sits down and says, "Ugh, where's the perfume? I can't get out of the nostrils. I can't deal with this. Is there something in my lunch that could get rid of it?" And looking around in his bag and sees coconut milk and smells it and says, much better. Ugh, that was the worst smell of my life. Hang on, I take that back. Somebody else is in there, and he smells like a diaper? Who in the hell smells like a diaper? Then smells it, and then looks. Oh, is that little grape head? Huh, that makes sense. And Zuko then hears the vice principal, Mike, and listening to his explaining the villains and takedowns, Zuko is getting ready to stretch and get taking down the villains. Then he gets poked by the shoulder, and Zuko says, "Hang on, 1 minute," cracking his back, and says, "Okay, what do you want?" Then he sees the same girl with the brown hair, and Zuko says, "Oh, you're the same girl that I come across when we both were coming into the UA." And the girl says, "I want to say sorry," and Zuko says, "No skin on my back. You didn't know. It's not like I'd be angry about it. I mean, I was surprised, but yeah, it's done." Then Zuko gets ready and says, "I think you gotta get ready. The time is here." And the girl gets ready. And then Zuko had a flashback and says, why do I have a deja vu? Like I met her before. And Zuko gets ready to take down some villains. Then President Mike says, "Ready, get, set, and go! Because villains don't need time to wait And Deku, on 4 legs, runs and faster than Ida's speed. And Ida was impressed on how consistent Deku can run. And Deku says, "Alright, let's bludgeon some villains." And taking down about villains left and right using his bear claws and slashing the villains and taking them down. And Deku even grabs a 1-pointer and a other 1-pointer and says, "Here's a new punch buggy," and crashes each other with a 2-pointer. And Deku was racking up a speed with minimum ease, making it like a beast within him has come out. And Deku racked up about 69, and he threw. Deku says, "I think I made about 2 hours and 30 minutes. Nice record right there." And threw a robot head at a 3-pointer and destroyed, making him up to 72 points. Deku says, I think I'll take a rest." And Deku goes up to the building and watch the view. Wow, look at them go. And when he looks at the people, the students, he takes a little view on the brown-haired girl. Why do I have a feeling I remember her? Feels so interesting. Like my thought has blurred out. Then the 0-pointer comes down and makes a shocking sound of earthquake. Deku feels the shockwave of earthquakes and sees the 0-pointer and says, "Holy hell, now that's a big boy." And Deku and the students were running from the 0-pointer. Deku was going to stretch to a other building and was keeping his distance when he sees the brown-haired girl. And Deku says, "Oh no, she's going to be trampled by that 0-pointer. Well, can't be helped. Now, frenzy mode." And Deku gets violent with eyes glowing. Deku howling in the sun, doing this. Oh! And Deku stretches his arm to the ground at a massive speed and pulls his arm to the car and swings off of it. And Deku grabs the cement pillar and pulls himself and throws it with mass of speed. And Deku grabs Ochaco and takes her away from the 0-pointer with a nick of time. And Deku then hears beeping on his wrist and says, "No, no, no," and turns back into a human in his regular form. Man, why those bad things always happen to me? Then the girl looks at Deku and says, "Huh? You're the boy that saved my ice cream back when I was a kid." And Deku says, "Oh, you're the girl that I helped. Look at us. We meet each other again." And the round is over. Deku goes back to his home and sees the packages and opens it and makes it to class 1A with about 72 villains takedown, and 55 saving people. He has made the top board, and Deku gives out a howl of happiness and does a ceremony like and that's the end of this video, and I hope you like this video and hope you subscribe. See you next time.